Now, what is expectation? Expectation is actually what to look out for. Expectation can be said your goal towards doing something. You're starting a new month. What is your expectation for this new month? You're starting a new month. What is your expectation as regards to recruiting? You're starting a new month. What is your expectation as regards to sponsoring your new distributor? You're starting a new month. Have you really sat down to say, these are the areas I did so well on last month? These are the areas that needs improvement. These are the areas that I need to focus on to ensure that I become better, I get better results, better than what I had last month. And I also help people within my organization to get much more better results. So expectation is actually the process of fleshing out your goals. You have a goal. That's more like a bigger chunk of it. So your expectations are more like daily, you can break it down to daily activities, daily intentions, things you have to do every single day, the right mindset to acquire, the right understanding to be able to hit that goal, the person you need to become to be able to hit that goal. So that is it. Because most times, if I ask every one of us right now, what is your monthly income goal for September? Everybody go and type it on the comment section. What's your monthly income goal for the month of September? Have you defined that? Do you have a figure in your head right now? What are you working towards to achieve for the month of September? Of course, we'll find out that we have beautiful amounts of money we want to make. We have beautiful goals that we want to hit, right? By the time you start bringing it to our reality, where are you right now? This is August 31st. Where are you right now as regards to hitting that goal you've set for yourself? Are there things you need to have in place? Are there skills you need to acquire? Is there something you need to understand to be able to help you hit that goal for the month of September? So these are the things that will be forming the basis of our conversation this morning. Now, for you to actually create momentum in your team, within your organization, and have the right expectations, achieve your expectations, have the right set of activities that will help you crush your expectations, there are three things you need to understand. There are three things you need to understand. When you're launching, the idea around the ECP, the EPC, the idea around the EPR is to enable you launch your business. Everybody go to the comment section and type launch. Launch. The idea is to enable you launch your business. So launching your business means that you're creating a new vibe, new energy, new excitement, new momentum in your business. Now, if what you want is to create momentum in your business and create the kind of results you want, we said there are three things that people buy into. There are three things that people buy into. These three things, you need to get it right. You need to discover it. If you have not defined it, you need to really define it, right? The first thing people buy into is the vision. That is the first thing people buy into, the vision. People buy into the vision, the campaign, the ideology. So what is the ideology? What is the vision? What are we working towards? What is the goal we have set to achieve between now and 2024 as an organization? It's simple: to raise 50,000 multi-millionaires in the connected economy who will also help to raise other people, to raise a family of millionaires who can collectively come together and achieve a common goal. Now, that quota of raising 50,000 multi-millionaires, that quota of deciding personally to even be part of the 50,000 multi-millionaire, have you aligned yourself? Have you aligned your mind with that vision? Have you aligned yourself with that vision? Have you started working towards that vision? Have you claimed some part of it to yourself? Are you saying, okay, so I'm going to raise 10 multi-millionaires, I'm going to raise 20. What have you decided to do as regards to this vision? What have you decided to do as regards to this vision? And then the second thing is, if you have gotten that clear picture of who you want to become, Whether you just want to be a bench warmer or you want to be part of the 50,000 multi-millionaire, that is the first decision you need to make for yourself. Now, after that decision, the next thing is, okay, so there's this article that there was a time when one Westerner like that, an evangelist, came to Nigeria. One of the articles they were sharing after their crusade and everything, that crusade then that they say they raised dead people and plenty things. At the end of the crusade, there was an article that were in circulation, and the title of the article is "Now That You Are Saved." You see, it takes someone who has been saved to actually save others. It takes someone who has emerged who have decided first to become a multi-millionaire, to now say, oh, this journey, I'm not going to go on this journey alone. I'm going to go with some people. I'm going to help people on this journey. It takes someone who has risen. It takes someone who has emerged to also help other people to emerge. So now that you are saved, now that you are clear on the vision you want for yourself, for your business, for your organization, the next thing is, are you molding yourself to become that person that people will buy into? So you have this amazing goal, you have this amazing vision, you have this amazing ideology. I want to become one of the multi-millionaires, and I also want to raise 1,000 people alongside. I want to help 1,000 people to emerge as multi-millionaires between now and 2024. So that is your goal. The next thing is you. What are you doing towards becoming that person? And then are you building yourself to become that person that people would buy into? Because trust me, when you go ahead and do your EPC, when you go ahead and do your EPR, people are not joining the company. People join you first. They buy into your ideology, which is the vision, and then they buy into you. And then the last thing now is they buy into the profession. These are the three things. They buy into the vision, they buy into you, and then lastly, they buy into the profession. So, most times we think running presentation, running EPR, running EPC is about knowing how to present, it's about having laudable results, it's about becoming this person or becoming that person. Lie. It is about being clear on this vision and not being that person who is questioning, who is second doubting if this vision is going to come to pass, or if it's going to happen, or if you can even be a partaker of that. So 3 things again, let's type it on the comment section. They buy into the vision, that's the ideology, they buy into you, and then they buy into the profession. They buy into the vision, they buy into you, and they buy into the profession. These are the 3 basic things that people buy into, the 3 basic things that people buy into. So setting real expectation for this campaign, for this EPC and EPR campaign, I need you to understand that you have to come up with a decision to put in the right work, put in the right amount of work required to enable you crush those goals you have, those expectations you set for yourself for the month of September. So let's say part of your goal is to earn 500,000 Naira. You have to understand the day-to-day activities that is required. As a team lead, you need to understand how many EPC do I need to run in a week? As in, how many EPC do I need to run in a day? EPC is on Zoom. So you can do as much as 4 EPCs in a day. You have 5 people you're going to identify to work with. Set up EPCs, work with them, and ensure that every single day you have activities going on as within your organization. Now, if you have 4 EPC going on every single day, and you're working 6 days in a week for your business, you understand that before the end of the week, you're practically going to have 4 EPCs times 5 is even 20. You're going to check out 20 EPCs. So I need you to understand that it is not a magic beans. It is not a magic beans. You need to go through the numbers to be able to get the result you're looking for. You need to go through the numbers to be able to get that result. We're looking at minimum of 2 codes per week, but I mean, you practically don't need to set your goal around 2 codes per week. Is it possible I run my business with the mindset that I want to be getting a code every single day? Is it possible? Is it possible? So if that is possible, what are the skills that I need to help me become that person who can generate one code every single day? Who do I need to become so that every single day I can do my activities and I'm sure of generating one code every day? So these are the things you need to understand and align yourself with the right activities to enable you get the result you're looking for. So I need you to go to the comment section and type, it is not a magic bean. It is not magic bean. It is not magic bean. There is activities that will definitely get you to the result you're looking for. It's the right activity that will give you the volume of results you're looking for. So if the number of code generated for you as a team lead is 0 last week, what do you need to do this week? Start fixing EPC. Do your EPC. Fix EPC for your people. Make sure you have at least a minimum, even if you're doing 111 EPC every single day, that will give you 6 EPCs in a week. Make sure you have a minimum of 6 EPC to run this week, because that is the only way you can practically get. So the week is ending by Monday again. That's the practical way you can get 2 code for the week. Yes, you see yourself paying the 10,000 naira penalty almost every single time. And then I need you to understand that it is also going to take some time. Type that on the comment section. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Starting your own EPC, getting people who have attended your EPC, getting them to practically arrange their own EPC and showing up for them to run the EPC. It is going to take time. And what is that? It's time for action. Time for action. Okay, so I was speaking with somebody yesterday who said, they have attended, they say they don't have money, this person complained about this, and this person practically have 1,000 contacts. I said, no, you're making it look difficult. 1,000 contacts, let's divide it into 50. So let's do the math. 1,000 divided by 50, that's how many contacts? So you now have badge of 20 contacts, and each 20, as in 20 badges of contact, and each 20 badge of contact has 50 contacts on it. So if you're reaching out to 50 contacts on one badge to plan for an EPC, is it possible that you reach out to 51 contacts and you will not have 3 people that will attend the Zoom session? Is it possible? Your one contact, you reach out to 51 contacts and you will not have 3 people that will show up for an EPC. It's as simple as that. And the good thing about EPC is that EPC can be a second exposure. EPC can be third exposure. EPC can even be for people who have attended the sessions over and over again, because you're personalizing it. Remember the ideology. People buy into the vision. They buy into you before they now buy into the profession. So the EPC first is for you, is an invitation to yourself. It's an invitation, come, as in God has done something. The Whisper campaign makes it pretty much easier. You're inviting them to yourself. And then when they attend, they see the business. You're setting up another EPC. The people who are interested, you're also fixing their own EPC. So you can get as many EPC running as possible with that first one you're going to run. And then, so imagine you now have 1,000 contacts and you have 20 badges of contact from those your 1,000 contacts. Guess what you're going to have? You're going to have 20 badges of EPC to do. Imagine that. You can decide to spread this across 2 weeks. 20 badges of EPC. It is your own, oh. As in, that is even enough to preoccupy you. And guess what? This EPC can happen by 11, it can happen by 12, it can happen by 1, it can happen by 2. You have as many EPC as possible to run within the day. So the time we are talking about here now is time for action. Everybody go to the comment section and type time for action, time for action. Time for action, time for action. If you're a team lead here, I need you, the second assignment, I need you to go to the team lead group and type in the total number of contacts you have on your phone. Total number of contacts you have on your phone. So it is time for action. It is time for activities. It is time, not time for you to wait for anybody. No, it is time for you to do the activities and create the kind of momentum and results you require for yourself. Okay, so the next thing, you need to understand what we are involved in. You need to understand this, right? And that will help you to set your expectations right. So I've said it is not a magic bean. It is also going to take some time, right? It is also going to take some effort to be able to create the result you're looking at. So how do you work towards this? Now, imagine you're even starting your EPC, and the first EPC you have arranged for yourself, you have only one person in attendance. That's something you have achieved. You have one person in attendance. Now, your next plan should be that the next EPC I'm having, I'm going to ensure that I have 3 people in attendance. The next one, I'm going to ensure that I have 5 people in attendance. The next one, I'm going to ensure that I have 7 people in attendance. So I'm trying to address what is the worst that will happen. You invite 50 people, and at the end of the day, you only have 1 person in attendance. That is still good. It is better than not starting at all. You call the 50 people, you book them for your EPC, and the only person that showed up for you as of that particular time is 1. Guess what? EPC is on Zoom. So you're not paying for any hall. It's not taking you anything. You're not even stressing yourself. Abi? That is it. So you can even work towards your first EPC. Let it be that I have minimum of 1 person. Process 50 contacts. The worst that can happen is 1 person showing up. Now, let me even ask you, is it possible that you invite 51 markets and you will not get 1 person to show up? Is it possible that you invite 51 markets and you will not get 1 person to show up on Zoom? Is it possible? Yes or no? Is it possible that you invite 51 markets and you not get 1 person to show up? Are we still breathing? Can anybody hear me? You invite 51 markets and you do not get 1 person to show up. So what is stopping you? What is stopping you from starting your EPC? What is stopping you? What is stopping you? There is no possibility. There is nothing on earth that will make you to have 50 people, 51 markets, and you don't have 1 person to show up. But let's even assume the worst case scenario. You process 50 contacts, 51 contacts, and at the end of the day, you only have 1 person show up. Fine. Congratulations. That's the first part. The next part is you move from 1 to having 3. So what do you need to do to be able to move from 1 to have 3? It's simple. Warm up more contacts. Warm up more contacts. So you have the first batch of 50, you have 49 people who did not show up, and then plus another 50 badge. 49 plus 50 is what? Can we do this math together? 50 plus 49 people is what? 99, Abi? Fantastic. And you now have 1 person who attended that you're going to work with so that the person opens up their contacts to you. Are you seeing that? You have 1 person you're now going to work with to ensure that the person opens up their contacts to you. So, am I making sense this morning? So now your 50 plus the 49 that did not show up in the first batch, you now have 99 contacts to call that are warm. So let me ask you, is it possible you have 99 warm contacts and you process 99 warm contacts and you not get 3 in attendance for a Zoom meeting? Is it possible that you process 99 contacts, and at the end of processing the 99 contacts, you will not get 3 people to show up for a Zoom meeting? Is it possible? It is practically not possible that you're going to process 99 warm contacts and you will not get 3 people to show up. Now let's move into level 3. So what is the level 3? The level 3 is now you have another 50 badge of contacts you're going to work with. And guess what? This 50 badge in the level 3 plus 99 people. So out of 99, 3 attended. 99 minus 3, you're left with what? 99 minus 3 is what? I need to be sure you're following. 99 minus 3 is what? Oh, are we here? 99 minus 3, 96. Fantastic. 96 plus the badge, 3 set of contacts you're going to work with. So 96 plus 50 will give you how many contacts? 96 contacts plus 50 contacts will give you how many contacts? 96 contacts plus 50 contacts will give you how many contacts? 146. Now, fantastic. Is it possible that you call 146 contacts one contact using the whisper campaign, and then at the end of the day, you did not get 5 people in attendance? Is it possible? 146 warm contact using the whisper campaign, and at the end of the day, you don't get 5 people to be in attendance. Guys, it is practically not possible. Now, let's do 146 minus 5 plus the next batch of contacts. 146 minus 5 that you expect to be in attendance plus the next 50 batch of contacts. Oh yeah, 146 minus 5 will give you what? 141. Then 141 plus the next 50 contacts. That will be how many contacts? That will be how many contacts? 141 plus 50 contacts. That will be how many contacts? 191. Ladies and gentlemen, is it possible you process 191 contacts using the whisper campaign, invite them for your EPC, and you will not get 7 people in attendance? Is this formula making sense right now? Is this formula making sense? That means even if all you have is 200 contacts, you can still run this formula. Does it make sense? That means even if all you have is 200 contacts, you can get this formula. So 1, 3, 5, 7. By the time you're doing your 4th EPC, you're going to have a total number of 16 people in attendance. You're going to have a total number of 16 people in attendance. And guess what? This can happen within 3 days. This can happen within 4 days. So today is Wednesday. From Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's 4 days. So, and then the ones that did not attend, you now invite them for the general team event on Sunday. After Sunday again, you still have Monday and Tuesday to clock out your 2 codes. Please, ladies and gentlemen, with everything that I've explained using this formula right now, do you think it's possible for you to get 2 codes in 1 week? Do you think it's possible for you to get 2 codes in 1 week? Breaking down this formula. Now, everything I've explained is working with 200 contacts. So everything I've explained is working with 200 contacts. Everything I've explained is working with 200 contacts. So I'm asking you, with these steps I've explained so far, do you think it is possible for you to process 200 contacts in 1 week, one contact, and then get, with the way I have explained it, do you think it's possible for you to get 2 codes in 1 week using the EPC formula? The EPC formula, the whisper campaign, do you think it's possible? So what is stopping you all along? 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 What has been stopping you from doing those activities and getting the results you're looking for? So it's one thing to set goal. It's another thing to break that goal down. It's another thing to break it down to the point where you have daily actionable steps to take. Breaking the goal down to the point where it is not, as in, it's not just there. You know what you're supposed to do. You know the activities that you're supposed to do every single day, and you're being driven by those activities. So it is not just, I want to make 500,000 naira. It is not just, I want to make 1 million. You now know the right activities to take to be able to get that result you're looking for. So everything I've analyzed so far is just around 200 contacts. Just around 200 contacts. So you can process 200 contacts in 4 days. You can process 200 contacts in 4 days. Write that 200 contacts, break it into 4 badges. That is 50 contacts. The first badge is 50 contacts. The second badge is 50 contacts. Third badge is another 50 contacts. The fourth badge is another 50 contacts. And all you're going to do with them is EPC. That is all you're going to do with them. So you do the first badge of EPC. Then your expectation, don't expect too much. Your expectation is, as in, let me even have one person in attendance. And then you carry over 49 that did not attend and move it to step 2. Step 2 is another 50 badge of contacts to process, plus the first 49 that did not show up. That is 99 contacts. And your expectation from the 99 contacts is to ensure that you have just 3 persons in attendance. Only 3. Don't expect too much. No, I don't want you to have high blood pressure. Don't expect too much. Let your expectation be small, right? Just do your work and expect the worst that will happen is 1 person shows up. Abi, that's what we're calculating this morning. The worst that will happen is that you finish it and only 1 person shows up for the meeting. So second step, another worst that will happen is that you finish all your invitation, you finish your whisper campaign, and only 3 persons show up for the meeting. So the first step, how many people are you expecting? I'm trying to break this thing down and make it very easy and relatable for every one of us. So the first step, you write out 50 contacts. I'm even writing it down because I'm going to execute my own. How many contacts are you writing out? 200 contacts, okay? And then the next step is divide it into badge of 4. Into 4 badges. Is it badges or batches? Anyone? Okay? Then the next step is do your whisper campaign. So the first whisper campaign is for how many contacts? 50 contacts. So you have 4 badges of contacts that are 50-50 inside. Abi? And then the next step is invite using the EPC. And how many people are you expecting? Please, how many people are you expecting in the first badge? How many people are you expecting in attendance in the first badge? Do your invitation to the 50 people. Expect only 1. Expect only 1. Expect only 1. Now that will make you have 49 people plus badge 2. Abi? 49 plus badge 2. So in your badge 2, you have 50 new contacts plus 49, which is 99. Abi? Now, you are doing whisper campaign again for whisper campaign for 99 people. And your expectation from the badge B is how many people? How many people are you expecting for badge B? How many people are you expecting for badge B? I want to be sure we are following. How many people are you expecting for your badge B? Only 3. 3 attendance. 3 attendance. That's all you're expecting for badge B. And the next thing now, you'll be left with 99 people minus 3. That will give you what? 96. 96 people. Now, let's go to badge C. Badge C is another new set of 50 contacts, Abi? Plus 96. 50 plus 96 will give you how many contacts? 50 plus 96 will give you how many contacts? 50 plus, so that is 146. Now for badge C, how many people are you? So you're doing whisper campaign for 146 people. You're doing whisper campaign for 146 people, right? And out of that 146 people, how many people are you expecting to be in attendance for badge C? Badge C attendance is how many? 5. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, 146 minus 5 will give you how many? 146 minus 5 will give you how many people? 141. Fantastic. Now we move to batch D. Batch D. Batch D is another new set of 50 contacts plus 141. So let's do the math. 50 plus 141 will give you how many contacts? 50 plus 141 will give you how many contacts? 191. Thank you very much. Now, you do whisper campaign for 191. And then batch D attendance. How many people are you expecting for batch D attendance? How many people are you expecting? 7. Only. Guys, on the second level, remember we have 1 people who have attended from batch A, Abi? 1 people who have 3 people who have attended from batch B, 5 people who have attended from batch C, and 7 people who have attended from batch D. Guys, what do we say about people who attend your business presentation? An average person who sees your business is a nation. Everybody go and type a nation. An average person who sees your business is a nation. An average person who sees your business presentation, who sees your business presentation is a nation. There is a lot of people you can reach out to from those people. So on the second level, you're now starting contact mining. You're fixing their own EPC, you're mining their contacts, and you're repeating the same cycle with them. You're repeating the same cycle with them. Have I helped anybody this morning? Have I helped anybody this morning? Have I helped anybody this morning? So when you're paying your 10,000 naira penalty that you did not generate 2 code, you know that you are the one who decided not to generate code. You're the one who decided not to do anything. You're the one who decided that you're not going to do anything for your business. It is your personal decision. So if you're paying 10,000 naira for 4 times in a month, 40,000 naira, and you're coming to fill correctional form, it is your decision. In fact, you decided to be the enemy of the vision. You've decided to make more people poor in Nigeria. You've decided to be the reason why so many people will not have food to eat. You've decided to be the reason why so many people will be sick in the hospital and they cannot be attended to. I mean, if you're facing the mastermind at that point, I will be rest assured that I did my part. My mind will be at peace, knowing that I've gone as far as breaking down these processes for you. I've gone as far as showing you, see the 2 code there, go and collect it now. You decided you're not going to collect it week 1. Week 2, I said, I see the codes there now. Oh yeah, let's work these levels with you. Go and pick your 2 codes. You said, no, I don't want to pick. Week 3, oh yeah, now let's do this thing so that you can come and get your 2 codes. You say, I'm not picking, I don't like stress. I want more people to be dying. I want more people to be sick in the hospital. I want more people to be, in fact, I don't want what people have done to me in this life. I don't want to help anybody. I want more people to be dying every day. I want people to wake up every day and they don't have food to eat. It is your personal decision. So if at that point, the masterminds are casting you out of the team, I will not cry. I will beat my chest and say, I did my part. I have played my role. So it is your personal decision that not to help people in the business. I hope this process makes it very much easier. So all you need is a minimum of 200 contacts. That is all you need. That is all you need. If you don't have 200 contacts, go and get the memory jogger, process it, reach out to your grandmother's people, your grandfather's people, people you were in the same alumni group with. Make sure that you have 200 contacts to start. And when are you starting? Today. Today, you're starting the whisper campaign for the first batch. Today. When are you starting? Oh, today, because first batch is already gone and you have your penalty to pay if you don't have 2 codes in the first batch. So generally, it is going to be on what you do. It is not going to be on any third party. It is not going to be on anybody. It is on what you do. Your success in this business is directly proportional to the right activities you put in the business. So it is going to be up to you what you do. That is what is going to help you get results. Now, the EPC makes our skill set journey easier. Remember, during the EPC or during any campaign, people are not joining because you know how to present. They are not joining because you know how to close. They are not joining because you know how to answer objection. They are joining you on the vision. They are joining you. That's the second badge before joining the profession. So at this point, you need, as you are right now, you are enough to start. You don't need any additional skill on top of it. It's now in the process of starting. You can now go and get follow-up skills. You can now go and get answering objection. And the videos are there. Just go and watch it and implement. You know how to answer all those questions. Practice it. If you don't practice it, you will not learn. Fantastic. Now, resources. What are the resources? We have the PDF of the EPC. If you don't have it, print it today. As a team lead, you're supposed to print it physically. And then we have the question and answer PDF. We also have the products video, and we have the quick starter guide. These are the resources you're going to use in running your EPC. We have the summary ebook summarized by Ambassador Nodere, and then we have the question and answer, right, by our mastermind. We also have the quick starter guide video. These are the tools you're going to use, the resources you're going to work with during this period of your EPC. It will take about a year for you to be competent. So imagine if you build this culture over and over again for the next 1 year. Imagine the number of people you're going to build within your organization. Imagine if you start today and you run this plan consistently for the next 1 year. Imagine what you're going to build. Imagine what your business is going to look like. Imagine that for a moment. You're doing this every day, every week, and 2 new people are joining your business every single week. That means minimum, you're going to have minimum of 200 persons join your business in 1 year. Imagine that momentum, imagine that speed, imagine that movement that is going to happen within your organization. So have your expenses taken care of. Ladies and gentlemen, this course you're going to make is just 50 calls per day. The expenses is practically, you can make this call on WhatsApp. You can make this call on, what is it again? You can call these people via WhatsApp. You can do video call on WhatsApp. So most times, worst case scenario, as in the cheapest way to even crush this, you have your WhatsApp, you have your data. With 5,000 naira data, you can actually run this in 1 month. Are you seeing that? So investing 5,000 naira towards saving 200 families, is that too much? Investing 5,000 naira as a seed towards saving 200 families, towards helping 200 people to become financially free over the next 1 year. Is that too much a commitment? Is that too much a commitment? Yes or no? Is that too much a commitment? So I am saying that with your data, you can even make these invitation calls. You can use your WhatsApp data to make these invitation calls. Now, if you want to take it top notch, you can use your normal calls to also make these calls. Am I helping anybody this morning? So you don't come and say, they are collecting my 10,000 naira, I did not do anything, and they are asking me to not to be part of the team again. It is your personal decision. It is your personal decision right now. I'm taking my time. I was bothered on the August report and review, and I'm taking my time to break this thing down so that as many people as possible who want to be that avenue for salvation for so many other people will go on this journey together, and we can help as many people as possible to achieve this success. So it takes a minimum of 3 years for a serious committed person to go from part-time to full-time. Now, the truth is that if you have 200 people that you have brought on this journey, and you have 200 people that need your attention, you have 200 people that you're going to help to also establish this thing. Guys, you don't even need 3 years to go full-time. Trust me. If you have conquered this, your fears, and you go through this cycle, like you will see it, the activities, the results that will spur out of it will actually push you towards going in full-time. Okay? So what next? It takes a minimum of 5 years of consistent practice and performance for you to rise to the level of becoming a serious income earner in the business. So we're talking about building 8-figure income business. Building 8-figure income business. So, boy, it starts from somewhere, right? It starts from that 1-3-5-7 formula, and you now become someone who will become a world class. Now get this. It takes a minimum of 10,000 hours for you to become world class. So imagine by the time you're doing your EPC, how many EPC that you're going to spine out? It is actually, you're crushing these 10,000 hours. You're crushing these 10,000 hours. In coaching, before you become a certified coach, you need to have, what's it again? You need to have 100 hours documented activities. I think it's before it was 50 hours of coaching. Now it's 100 hours of coaching. Now for you to become a professional and world class, in every profession, there are hierarchy. For you to become world class, you're going to process 10,000 hours of activities, 10,000 hours of EPC, EPR. So we've not been intentional over time, right? Is it possible we can all start today and decide to be intentional? Is it possible? Is it possible? Now we can start today and all become intentional about doing this. Study. We have the recommended book for the month. I've posted it in the team lead group. What is the 2 books again? Who can help me recall? Who can help me recall? I posted it in the team lead group yesterday night. Who can help me recall the 2 book, recommended book for the month? What is it again? Oh, okay. I'll get it and post. Yes, No Excuse and Building an Empire. These are the 2 books we are reviewing for this month. No Excuse and Building an Empire. These are the 2 books we're going to review for this month during the personal development, 1 hour personal development time. Okay, so study, and as you're studying, practice. So, of course, I will always say that once you join the business, the company pays you a bonus pay. That's the income you make in the business with the resources that your leaders has put in place. You're doing the EPC. All the resources that has been in place for the EPC. It is not you that is forming these resources. They are already there. So all you need to do is to make use of those resources and grab your bonus pay. Everybody go to the comment section and type bonus pay. Make use of those resources and grab your bonus pay to enable you have something, to enable you build your own story, to enable you get something that you can now share from a place of, as in, this business, this is what I've gotten from it. From the beginning, you don't need to even have any income to start, right? Now that you've started, you need to run your business activities to the point where you can now have your bonus pay. You have something that you can now say, this is what I've been able to achieve. This is this is that. And of course, this is going to come from the hours of activities that you've put in your business. Does this make sense right now? I think it will be fair enough for us to stop here, and then we'll continue from tomorrow. It will be fair enough to stop here, and then we'll continue from tomorrow. We'll just wrap up this conversation tomorrow. This night, I don't know if there is any. Okay, so the conversation, does it make sense? Did you get anything for yourself? Did you get any? You can go and download the Building an Empire. You can go and download it. But I mean, above all, invest in your personal development. Buy these books. Buy these books so that you can have that feeling, okay, of reading the books, and you can take your notes and jot down your lessons. Okay, so that will be all for now, and I'll be taking questions for the next 7 minutes to enable us do our daily activities. Thank you.